What's up guys, and welcome back to a brand new video on the Sonic Facts, Theories, and Opinions channel. Today we are getting into some Sonic Unleashed, maybe facts, theories, and opinions, whatever. It doesn't really matter what we choose. But yet again, mostly we do facts in this channel. I'm just now seeing that because I list out some facts in Sonic and the Black Knight, Secret Rings, and the theories came from like Sonic 06 and Sonic Generations and the Sonic the Hedgehog movie with Sonic X, which apparently later on in this channel we'll be discussing more about the movie because there was a lot of games and I made theories on games and theories about the rings that we should talk about. But then again, we are going to be talking about Sonic and the Sonic Unleashed. So let's go. We're seeing that Sonic and Eggman are fighting up in space. Sonic becomes supersonic during that fight and pretty much catches Eggman, but Eggman traps him in some weird power extractor, whatever, that drained down all of Sonic's power of Supersonic, drained out all of the Chaos Emeralds, which that was surprising, and pretty much drained Sonic all the way down to the bone, which pretty much thinking that you'd think that he was gonna die, but he changes into a werehog. Then again, he gets blasted off into like Earth, but then Eggman died, he died, but then again, no, you can't expect Sonic to die so easily, right? So yeah. But then again, Sonic meets up with this character named Chip, which in real term his real name is like Gaia. He just forgot his memory throughout this game. Yet again, you have like an enemy, Dark Gaia, the whole world split up in 7 different continents. You're going around the whole world, giving out like tablets just to open up the Gaia manuscript for the Gaia manuscripts and open up the Gaia temples. You power up all the Chaos Emeralds and you pretty much save the world. But then again, when they get to the last temple, Chip, yeah, we're just gonna call him Chip. Chip was scared. We don't, pretty much because he's starting to like get his memory back during this whole adventure, and he's realizing who he is at this point. And Son just looks at him a little bit weird. But then again, after they get the last Chaos Emerald in, they now have to go to Eggman Land. But then again, I mean, it was Sonic's in his werehog form, and well, Eggman shows up out of nowhere and they start to attack. Then again, but before all that, it was nighttime, and yet that Light Gaia Chip was talking about that his real name is Light Gaia, and pretty much helping Sonic along the way, but clearly Sonic was helping each other. Kind of confusing there, but then again, it wasn't really much confusing unless if you played the actual game and figure it out, because I would recommend playing on the PlayStation 3, but since I didn't have a PlayStation 3 at the time, I played the Wii. I mean, kind of little bad graphics on there, but well, man, no, the graphics were okay, but then again, maybe a little bit of work on the Wii, but it doesn't really matter. It was still a good game, but I recommend playing the PlayStation 3 version because it was a little bit more better. You get to upgrade the ability and everything else. So yeah, pretty much do that. But yeah, they were discussing about the plan and how they were going to defeat Dark Gaia. And then now you're with Eggman until like now you're inside the Earth's core pretty much. And well, you're in Eggman Land, so of course, and well, now Dark Gaia extracts the power, the werehog form out of Sonic. Now Sonic's just himself, but he's pretty much weakened out. All power's gone, and Chip, like Gaia, pretty much saves him with like a protective shield that he had. Yeah, that shield was also in the beginning of the game whenever Sonic falls into the earth. No wonder why Sonic pretty much survived the fall. Then let's see. Amy shows up like out of nowhere in the game, and well, pretty much because I mean, she comes running after Sonic, but she slaps him because she was like, "This is not Sonic." But then again, she thought it was him, but of course it was him. It was just his werehog form version. yet again, I mean, Sonic felt bad during that time, and pretty much he hates being the Werehog form, and he really wants to get Eggman for this, because he wants to be recognizable. But Tails recognized him like immediately, but Amy definitely didn't. But then again, like let's see, in the battle, Light Gaia like combines all the temples together, and becomes like a very big it's like a mech, but it's made out of temples, so you can think of it as a mech. And yeah, again, I mean, the battle's done between the mech and Dark Gaia, but then Dark Gaia like opens up another eye, I think, and it's really creepy. And then again, it's Sonic's turn to defeat him, and then you're all over the map trying to find a way to get into one of those eyes and destroy them. But then again, after that, Dark Gaia regains like at least 6 more eyes, and it's creepy. Then again, well, Sonic was all like, we gotta finish this up, and now, the Chaos Emeralds that were inside the temples that Light Gaia had for the mech thing, Sonic uses them to become Super Sonic, and then again, you blast right through Dark Gaia, and now he's defeated. After that, Sonic was all drained out, and then he nearly falls into the lava, but Light Gaia catches him. I mean, it could have been worse though. He could have just died instantly if Light Gaia wasn't really there. But then again, he was. So yeah, that was it, guys, for this video on the facts, theories, and opinions. Mostly today was just the facts of Sonic Unleashed. And for a bonus, we are gonna combine Sonic Unleashed a little bit with the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. So here's the bonus. So mostly, I think maybe like in the final battle, I mean, I can think of it as the Sonic Generations kind of version. So yeah, we're gonna combine both Sonic Unleashed and Generations into this. So yeah, first we'll start off with Sonic Unleashed. So you're seeing that you're in the city. So I'm gonna do like maybe in the city. You're just like trying to find that big building where Sonic dropped his rings at. So maybe you could think of it as the Market City, whatever. I mean, I honestly don't care. But you can kind of think of it as that, as the modern Sonic just going during the day zone. But then in Sonic Generations, you know how Sonic in this movie is all like running away from Eggman, and yet again then he goes into Paris. Well, you can think of it as City Escape in Sonic Generations. Pretty much that's my theory, because it's kind of the same thing as running away from that big old truck in Sonic Generations and escape through the city. So yeah, you can kind of think of it as that. And also, if you guys haven't think about this earlier, I mean, in the movie when Sonic was about under that bus. Before all that, when he was running on the walls, he did like a Super Smash Bros. Pose. I mean, to be honest, that was a really good pose right there, especially for this version of Sonic. But it was just that good. I mean, yet again, during that movie, he mentioned about a Mushroomville, but it's clearly just the Mushroom Hill Zone in like one of the other earlier Sonic the Hedgehog video games. Then, what you're seeing as like the Green Hill Zone in the movie, that was at the beginning of the movie when he was a baby. Now you're in a different type of Green Hills version. It's just a town. It's not like, no loop-the-loops or waterfalls or anything of that stuff, which is kind of disappointing, but then again, it's pretty good. Then, you're seeing out of nowhere, see, this is where the real thing shows up. I mean, when I was watching the movie, I mean, there were some theories going around that maybe Tails wasn't really gonna pop out of the ring, because the real thing, mostly people kind of thought, or maybe me, of course, was gonna be Shadow. The only reason why it was going to be Shadow is because Shadow only has that ability to teleport and like go through time. Oh, he can stop time, but he can't travel through time. And Chaos Control is mostly the biggest thing that he has. So, but he has those rings on his wrist. But again, sure that the rings in this game can do about the whole traveling through the worlds and stuff like that. But Shadow's rings don't do that. Apparently, they hold his power in, like, once that he wants to, like, hold him for like a bigger boss fight, or like knows he's not ready to use yet. But then again, Shadow can like easily go through a different world in a different time with just teleportation, or maybe just maybe finding some portals or something. Maybe he can like use the cat circle for that. But then again, you can think of it as even that Sonic has rings and he can go through different worlds. You can think of it as almost every character has a guardian. Sonic, however, had an owl named Longclaw, and she gave him the rings. Tails probably had one, and probably maybe Tails went. You see how Tails had that little tracking thing with him, right? Just to find Sonic. Well, you can think that Tails went through every planet that Sonic has been to, and probably just tracking him down all the way to this planet, Earth. But Tails had rings with him. If you guys think that's confusing, I mean, you can think that if it's confusing, but it's not really confusing, because apparently if Sonic had rings, you can think of almost every character would have rings. Pretty much in video games, of course. And that's how Tails shows up in the Earth and tries to find Sonic. So yeah, if you did guys like this bonus theory for Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Generations, and the movie Sonic, then you better hit that like button. And let's get this video to like maybe 5 likes. And also, if you're new to the channel, please go hit that subscribe button, and also hit the notification bell so you don't miss any more episodes. And also, if you guys know me from like a different channel called Sonic Forever, link will be in the description below. You better go subscribe, because we are at 94 subscribers. We are about to hit 100. And I'm about to start a brand new series, but this is going to be this is where we stop on the whole series. This is where we're going to stop about the 20 plus subscriber series thing. You know, like if we hit 120 subscribers, we start a new series, but we're not going to do that no more. We're going to do like more like freely videos. Like we don't have we can just do freely and not wait for them. So we are going to do Star Wars Battlefront 2 on that channel, and I hear it's still a popular game. And I'm excited to play it on my channel. So if you guys really want to see me play Star Wars Battlefront 2 on that channel, you better go subscribe to that channel. But yes, again, link is in the description below. And as always, this is your boy Sonic, signing out.